Hello, everyone. Antoine here, and this is just my final response for the project on what I've learned throughout this class. And basically, with the first question that I have to answer is what did you learn about the media that you did not know before taking this course? And overall, I'd say that thanks to this class, I learned just how much the media really matters when it comes to the way that we perceive the world and the way that we perceive others as people. I've also learned about media effects and just how much controversy that the conversations that are based on it can really spawn. Personally, I believe that in very few cases, watching and listening to certain things can basically influence a person's choices in life and their actions. However, in most cases, I don't really believe that this is the case. For example, just to use an example, there's this big argument around queer media. Um, Many people think that a person, especially when it's a child, when they're exposed to LGBTQ plus topics in the media, they will turn gay or turn trans. However, many heterosexual people nowadays have seen media that involve gay, transgender, and many other kinds of people, and yet they still remain heterosexual and cisgendered. On the other end of the discussion, society and the media have been showing and praising heterosexual and cisgendered norms to the public for a very long time. And yet there's always been LGBTQ plus people in the world. So in that regard, you'd be saying that watching something will change a person's sexuality when that hasn't been shown as the case on either side. While yes, there are some cases of people ending up confused, it's still important to know that some people take longer to figure out their sexuality. It's also important to understand the fact that the lack of education focusing on LGBTQ plus topics in someone's school or personal life can significantly contribute to the confusion. This fact can be said about literally any other kind of media effects argument, such as video games turning children into school shooters or rap music turning people, especially young people, into violent thugs who commit crime. Most of the time, these things only really happen when the person has either A, already been doing this, or B, has already had thoughts like this and just related to the media that they were presented. And most of the time, it's also contributed to by, like I said before, a lack of knowledge about what's being presented to them and why it's being presented to them in that way and what consequences that there are. So, just to be clear and just to reiterate, my stance on it is that I don't think that watching or listening or looking at certain media will necessarily change you in a way that will, like I said, change your sexuality, make you more violent, make you a school shooter or anything. I don't think that's how it works. Anyways, that's really all the time that I have. So thank you so much for listening and bye.